last off. All right, what I want to point out to people is that we had one here. Here's the top, but more importantly is that we start to look at 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 down days on a daily movement here, people. And I talked about all of this last week in the videotapes. But listen, when we start getting 5 down days, and we get another down day, and we're getting more down days in the 5-day range. So this started last week on 10/20. Then it went to 10/21. Then we had a counter move that one day on 10/22. So 10/23, 10/24, or 10/26, because today's Monday, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 down days. That's pretty bad. That's on the Dow. Let's take a look here at some of these other ones. And this is from a daily perspective because this is what a lot of people look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 4 red, and it's October. And October is good for doing this. So you got 1, a sell into it, 2, a buy, then a distribution, and another distribution to the last support level. But it's 4 out of 5 red, people. Here, check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is all daily charts. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 4 out of 5 distribution days on the comp. Doesn't mean that the trend is broke, but it don't look good. And you've got right here 1, 2 down, same kind of thing here on the S&P, and a double reversal back-to-back days. And this is all from the resistance top to 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the last 5 full trading days, not the full week. Oh, if you start doing this during the full week, and let me tell you something, pal, they're starting to hammer this market. We're down, and we're going into the last hour. And this is what October is about. October and September is supposed to be the same way. But a lot of times we can put in the bottom here in October after the profit taking's out of the way, and we could get us, a nice bump off of the test. But what I want people to know is that the selling is not let off. 2 down days, okay? All right, cancel that down to 1170 now. Okay? Because the broad-based selling has taken CME down. And, okay, so basically, I want people to know where the broad-based selling is from a daily perspective. I showed the weekly ones. The weekly ones are not broke, but when you take a look at the NASDAQ comp, now, when you take a look at the S&P, there's concern here because the previous inside week's low was taken out today. Doesn't mean, this is not a weekly final bar. I'm telling you that this week's low right here has been taken out. That's the inside previous week's low has been taken out this Monday on that chart. Okay? And I'm taking out on the weekly chart here versus the monthly ones. I am taking out right now. I'm taking out. I'm about to take out the previous week's low. This here is confirming to me right now it's day 1 of a beginning weekly doji reversal in the trend to the pullback. And that's last week's low on the wick. But what do we look at? We're looking at the body. And this is just Monday of the week. It's only day 1 of 5. And we're taking it out. And that means you can see it. They're taking that shit out. And the short sellers are going to get on top of it. That's the NASDAQ comp. Look at the NASDAQ 100 weekly. NASDAQ 100 weekly has not taken out the previous week's low. That's only 100 stocks there. But it's taking it. It's not taking it out, but it's close. It's very close. And short sellers will pound on the market. Whether they get squeezed off of it like they've been all year, That's why we haven't been aggressive shorters. We've only shorted a couple of times since our March lows on indexes. We've gone off of the. We will see what happens here. Okay, that's NASDAQ 100. And I just showed the Dow. Here's a weekly Dow again. I'll show you. Here's the swing low. That there. Now remember, I've always said in all the other tapes, these double week reversals and new highs, I'm not saying that this is doom and gloom, but I'm saying that that's a doji reversal. And Monday we're taking out that previous week's low on pretty good volume here on the sell side today. And there's still an hour left in the market, and I'll pause the tape.